And we have to start here on Washington Football Weekly with a little sad news. One of the orchestrators of the rosters, we talk about roster construction a lot on here. One of the orchestrators of a lot of these Super Bowl rosters that happened with Washington has passed away. Ladies and gentlemen, Bobby Beathard passed away today. And on behalf of the Washington community, we send prayers to his family, all those connected with him. He is a Hall of Famer, an all-around great guy. He was known as the surfer guy. You know what I mean? Just a great guy. He's been around for a while. I think he first started coaching as a scout in the early 60s with the Chiefs in the AFL. Okay. Won a championship with them. Ended up going with Miami. It was a GM head of player personnel in 72. They won a Super Bowl 72 and 73, came to Washington in 79, I believe, and then orchestrated all of our titles, and then went to San Diego and even got them to the Super Bowl in 94. So, I mean, he will be sorely missed, but I mean, Will, what are some of your thoughts, man? What do you think about this, man?
Yeah, it's I mean, he's a legacy in DC, a legend in DC. Because he has a legacy for what he did to, as you said, construct the team. As much as first off, he found this not an unknown. He brought in an assistant coach from the Chargers that was not the big, well-known hotshot hire named Joe Jackson Gibbs, who ended up becoming the greatest coach in NFL history. Based on the fact that he won three. Yeah, Joe Gibbs is the greatest coach in NFL history.
Let's go.
3 Super Bowls, 3 different quarterbacks. None of them are in the Hall of Fame or in Hall of Fame consideration. I would put Bill Belichick right there with him because it's incredible what he did, what he has built and done in the modern era. But what Gibbs did with those those 80s Redskins was just remarkable. And Bobby Beathard started it. I mean, I was looking here, Grant Paulson, the DC radio guy, in the 81 draft. He started off with Mark May, who was a solid player for us, a member of the Hogs.
One of the Hogs, yeah.
But in the 3rd round, he drafted Hall of Famer Russ Grimm. Okay. In the 5th round, he drafted Dexter Manley.
Yeah.
Who, when right, was right out there on the field.
Right.
Beard,
absolutely.
He drafted in the 9th round Darryl Grant, a contributor, a tackle. He drafted in the 12th round Clint Didier, a contributor as well. Nothing, only Redskins fans would know some of those names, but they were contributors.
He had a Super Bowl 22 touchdown.
Yep.
He was the last touchdown of the 35-point second quarter.
See, there you go. See, only Washington fans or Redskin fans are going to know some of these names.
Right.
But Bobby Beathard's legacy was building that those teams and grooming people. He groomed Charlie Casserly to take over, and Casserly kept it going. Casserly was I still think of the fact when Trent Green left and Casserly's he's holding the clipboard, goes on NBC4 to George Michael. I've got a plan. We've got a plan. And his plan was Brad Johnson, so he taught Charlie Casserly how to scout the league and kind of know who are up and comers and find those diamonds in the rough. So very, very sad for his family, but I think he was 86 years old, so lived a full life, and again had a huge impact on the Washington D.C. area through his efforts with the Redskins.
No, absolutely. Absolutely. Born in 1937, as you said, died this year, 86 years old. And I was watching the Hall of Fame enshrinement, and Joe Gibbs walked him out there. And I thought that was just fitting. That sent chills down my spine because it was one of those things that, they both came together. Now, Beathard was just a stop on the way. But like you said, Beathard was the one who said, give this guy a shot. And like you said, the rest is history. 4 Hall of Famers Bobby Beathard was associated with. You talk about Darryl Green. We got Art Monk in that. Russ Grimm, one of the original Hogs, and Junior Seau, the late, great Junior Seau. We also got him. I mean, honestly, it's crazy. And one of his biggest, obviously he had the success with the Dolphins, the success with us, but I think one of his biggest successes is with that San Diego Chargers team. Yes. He left us and went to the Chargers within 2 years, within 2 years, had them winning their division. And then within 4 to 5 years, he had them in the Super Bowl. And he took a little known quarterback that played 0 snaps in the 91 season is Stan Humphries and had him as their leader. And they took it all the way to the big game. Unfortunately, they got blown out, but still, he put that team together. And it's just a testament to the man. It's a testament to everything that he worked for, everything that he's built. And like you said, it's lasted. It's stood the test of time. Shout out to him. Again, prayers to his family and prayers to everybody associated with him. But you would definitely be sorely missed. So R.I.P. Bobby Beathard.